Hello, and welcome to another Fireside Chat. My name is Kim Wadholm, and I am the Office Administrator of North Christian Church. As the Office Administrator, it is my joy to help keep everybody in the loop about ministry and programs of the church. You may already be familiar with some of the ways that we keep in touch, such as the newsletter, the weekly e-news, and our social media accounts. Just to recap, I want to go through each of these communication methods and talk about a little bit about how they work together. So, the big one is the monthly Inspirer or our monthly newsletter, and that is sent out both in a digital copy via email as well as mailed out in a physical copy as well. Now, this newsletter is a lot of the regular programs, the maybe monthly or yearly kind of anticipated events of the church, as well as some of those big things that we've been planning for a while, such as like the art auction, where we had been planning them for a long time and we could really see them coming from a long way away. And the monthly newsletter has a calendar, so you can go ahead and mark your calendar for all of the upcoming activities for the church and not miss anything. Then there's our weekly e news. And the weekly e news is a reminder about, of course, our weekly worship service, as well as some of those events from the newsletter. And then some of those type of events that come up and maybe we didn't see them coming from so far away, and they are more one-time events, or perhaps they are just unforeseen opportunities that we know you'd really like to know about. And then lastly, we have Facebook and Instagram. Those are great places to check in each week and see what the weekly worship service topic is going to be, as well as any details about perhaps guest preachers or things like that. And then, if you're not a part of the North Christian Church Facebook group, that's a great way to further connect. So, I am here not to just to review all of the great ways that we stay in touch, but to address one of the gaps that we've noticed and talk to you about an exciting new communication tool that we will be introducing in March. This new tool is called One Call Now, and this new communication tool allows us to either send you a phone call or a text message about some of those more timely events, say an urgent prayer request or a rally or a protest, some of those community events that are organized very quickly and without a lot of notice in advance. So this new tool will allow us to find out your preference, whether you are want the traditional phone call where you listen to a message, your phone will ring and you'll pick it up and listen to a message, or to receive it on your your cellular phone and have a text message. Now, don't worry that this will all be outlined for you very clearly in the March newsletter, which is going to be sent out next week. And you'll have all the details that you need to know for signing up for this new supplemental communication tool. One date that you might want to put on your calendar, however, is March 8th at 9 a.m. So, March 8th at 9 a.m., I will be sending out a phone call and finding out from you um, whether you would like to be receiving phone calls or text messages for these timely and efficient updates from the church. So don't worry if you missed that call. There is a way to still reply afterwards. And as I said, all of this will be outlined in your March newsletter. But I just want to give you the heads up that this is what's coming up. And we are very excited to be able to help keep you in the loop in this new way and have this new tool in our communication belt of uh, ways to stay in touch, especially as we continue with online ministry. Hope that you're staying safe and warm and dry as I look out at the snow. And I wish you well. Take care.